Hey, have you ever thought about how to get your best life? How to be better? How to grow? How to develop? How to become what you would like to become? I'm going to suggest one principle. For your best life, no lying, no self-deception. Don't lie to yourself or others. To have your best life, watch carefully what goes on inside your heart. The Bible is pretty clear that we are to watch over the inside character. Watch over our heart with diligence. In other words, supervise, guard, evaluate your thoughts. What are you thinking? Many individuals go through life with double messages. They speak out of both sides of their mouth. They're duplicit. They not only deceive others, but they live in a web of self-deception. This is Walk and Talk 185 on November 9th. It's a cool, nearly low 50 degrees, and I'm encouraging you to be your best. The Bible says this, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, watch over your heart with all diligence. From your heart flows the springs of life. You have the privilege of managing one of the most sophisticated tools given to mankind. Your heart, your thoughts, your capacity to calculate, your capacity to think, to evaluate. I'm encouraging you, don't lie to yourself. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 24, the next verse says, literally, get rid of any deceit from your mouth. Get rid of any devious speech. In other words, any white lies, any gossip, any slander. Don't say one thing and turn around and do something else. I'm encouraging you, if you want to be your best, be a straight shooter. By that I mean, don't be crooked. Don't be devious. The Bible is simply saying, from your thoughts, from your ability to think, from your capacity to decide what's motivating you, how you're going to solve the problem, what problem are you going to solve, what words are going to come out of your mouth, evaluate. Let me give you some practical suggestions. Number one, the Bible is saying in Proverbs 4:23, watch over your heart. Before you let a word come out of your mouth, before you speak, be evaluating your thoughts. So thoughts come before speech. So watch over your heart. Watch over your thoughts is a powerful statement that you have the ability to evaluate your thoughts. So evaluate, don't let them come out. Don't let the words come out. Try hard. Good morning. Try hard. Don't let a word slip out. Here's another way to think about it. Don't let a thought slip out. Watch over your heart as you are constantly guarding, evaluating, protecting your speech. Not only are you protecting the words that come out of your mouth, but you're also evaluating what you're thinking. So in your mind, as you are evaluating a problem, evaluate the various parts of the problem and solutions. Watch over your heart with all diligence. It's interesting. It says watch over, and then it says with all diligence. Is it possible you're not careful enough with your inner thought life? I say the Bible is saying yes. We're not careful. We're letting any thought take root, any idea, unspoken word, and we're allowing them just to randomly come out. What the Bible is saying, suggestion number 2, is your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, not speech, but your conscious evaluation that's going on inside. That's where life begins. That's where you can succeed or fail. That's the better place. That's the best place. Your words can be evaluated, yes. Your words can be guarded, yes. But your thoughts must be guarded as well. Because that's where so many opportunities for lies occur. See, an outside lie, a spoken lie, is a lie that first occurs in your thoughts, in your mind, inside. So be careful. Not only watch over your thoughts, but make sure you do it with all diligence, meaning 24/7. Constantly guard what you think about, because that's where life begins. Or in your thoughts, that's where life can be destroyed. The next verse is saying, get rid of deceitful words, a deceitful mouth. Get rid of devious speech. Have you noticed how easy it is to change your story? Have you noticed how easy it is to manipulate the truth? We live constantly between two worlds, the world of truth and the world of lying. A lie changes the facts. A lie manipulates the facts. A lie begins first on the inside, in your thoughts. And then it comes out and it's expressed in words. And then we say it, and then we change it, and then we change it again. All of a sudden, what started out with A ends up Z. I'm encouraging you, guard your words. And the Bible isn't saying guard your thoughts, because often we can change our words because we're drifting from the truth. As you live your life, as you communicate with others, as you write text messages or emails, or you go on social media, as you communicate, be a straight shooter, meaning speak the truth. Don't get caught up in self-deception. Don't get caught up in slandering. Don't get caught up in gossiping. Don't get caught up in hurting other people with lies. It's interesting that the Bible says, speak only the truth. What that means is you can't let a lie be advanced. You can't let a lie slip out of your mouth. If you do change the facts, you need to call it a lie. You need to say the truth. You need to confess. You need to apologize. I'm going to give you a practical suggestion. When you're trying to clean up your heart, your thoughts, avoid letting the words slip out. I'm suggesting delay. I'm suggesting wait. I can remember my mom, my dad, my teachers would say to me, Roger, bite your tongue. I can remember when I would get upset and want to say something, that little phrase, count to 10. I'm suggesting to you, before you let words come out of your mouth, delay, hold on to them, sit on them, put them in timeout. Take your words and don't allow them to be expressed. While you're holding on to your thoughts before they become words, that's the perfect time to evaluate. That's the perfect time to say, no, that's not right. That's not factual. And then adjust your thoughts. Adjust what you want to say before you say it. It's always best you stay out of trouble if you delay saying something. You don't just blurt it out. You avoid saying what you're thinking until you had a chance to evaluate and cross-examine your thoughts. There are some people who want to live by, I'm just going to tell you what I'm thinking. Well, what if what you're thinking is a lie and you know it's a lie? See, that doesn't help anybody. I'm saying before you let the words out of your mouth, before you say it, delay. Delay long enough to evaluate. A practical way to do this is just simply say nothing. There's a little phrase, let me think about it. That's often helpful. Or you can say, I'm not sure. Or I need to give some thought to that. Or I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to say about that. But let me get back to you. It's always good to delay. Remind yourself that you have blind spots in your thoughts. You don't have all the knowledge. Maybe you need time. You're delaying. Maybe you need time to research, time to check out more data, more facts. Remember that what comes out of your mouth is literally, what comes out of your mouth is where life starts. So your words are tied to your thoughts. And your thoughts is, the Bible calls the springs of life. Your heart, your thoughts. Let me give you a practical suggestion. Listen, and clarify before you speak. It's always good to try to listen. Don't jump to conclusions. Listen. And the way to clarify is ask clarifying questions. What problem are you trying to solve? What are you trying to accomplish? Which problem are you trying to solve? Or simply, what do you want to do? Say that to yourself. Usually in conflict, usually in life, there are many problems at the same time to be solved. And sometimes you have to pick the one that's most urgent or the priority problem, the most important problem. Many times we react. And the Bible is simply saying the words that come out of your mouth come from your thoughts, and your thoughts can deceive you. Just as words can deceive others, your thoughts can be wrong. Your thoughts can be hurtful, can be full of errors. If you're the type that listens well and you clarify, you will find yourself probably being more patient, probably being more at peace. It's easy for anybody to react. I can react, you can react. It's easy to react, and then it's also easy to overreact. You don't want to react. You don't want to overreact. So it's important to listen, delay what you're thinking about. Don't let it come out of your mouth. Delay. And then clarify. Ask questions. Which problem am I trying to solve? Does that need to be solved today? Is there a bigger problem that needs to be solved? Here's another simple suggestion. Motives. What motive is attached to the words coming out of your mouth? What's motivating you to say what you're thinking? Motives usually drive the message. The message is driven by motives, and motives can be good or evil. So as you're thinking, as you're clarifying, clarify your motives. Why am I feeling what I'm feeling? Why am I wanting to say what I'm about to say? For your best life, the best you, On the inside, don't lie in your thoughts. When you find your thoughts contradictory, when you find your thoughts fighting with each other, don't let it come out of your mouth. Do more research. Think harder, think longer. One thing that helps me is I typically like to think of pros and cons. On one side, a list that helps me to understand, to remind myself the good in going that direction. In saying that, here's the good thoughts, the good reasons, the good causes, the good outcomes. And on the other side, the bad outcome, the bad that it will cause if I choose that. Make two lists. One that supports, that favors, that advances an idea. And then another list that says, here's why it's a bad idea. And then evaluate. This is Walk and Talk 185. It's November 9th. It's in the low 50s. It's just a beautiful morning. I'm going to read to you these two verses again. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. It says, watch over your heart with all diligence, for from your heart flows the springs of life. In other words, life starts in your heart. Life starts in your thoughts, in your motives. And then the next verse, 24, it says, get rid of a deceitful mouth and get rid of devious speech. In other words, don't talk out of both sides of your mouth. No lying. Only be a straight shooter. Only speak the truth. Only share the facts. Don't gossip. Don't slander. You'll discover your life gets better. Your best life is living in truth, saying the truth only in love. I want to encourage you. The Bible says, only speak the truth, only in love. Truth and love. Jesus Christ gives us truth. Jesus Christ demonstrates love, a love that takes the initiative, acts sacrificially to meet the needs of others. He sacrifices his life. Jesus was always being careful with his speech. Jesus was always monitoring, guarding, making sure that he would only say the truth. This is Walk and Talk 185, November 9th. We invite you to worship with us this coming Sunday, 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11, as well as 6 p.m. In the morning. We have different Bible classes for children, for teens, for adults. We encourage you to study the Bible in groups with other people who look at the Bible and try to learn from it. It's the best book ever written. Our church is at 4525 South McClintock. Church phone number is 480-839-0926. You can check us out on the web, FBC-Tempe.org. More than happy to. We're also on Facebook, or you can Google. Lots of ways to visit us. You can call the church office. You can ask for me if I'm not available. One of our pastors will help out. Your best life is not lying to yourself, not lying on the inside. Only speak the truth. Don't let the lie come out. Be a truth speaker. Have a great one.